I read a quote today from Chris Brown. It says, "Don't worry, mainstream America. After this X album, it'll probably be my last album. Being famous is amazing when it's for your music and talent. I'm tired of being famous for a mistake I made when I was 18. I'm cool and over it." Now, basically what it sounds like, he's acting strictly off of emotion. And, like I've said before, the media plays sides when it comes to black people in the entertainment business. White people can cut up and do all kind of shit and continue to live a stress-free life and not be ridiculed in the media. But when a black person does it, it takes on a whole different type of level, and you will be consistently attacked for it. Now, we all know what happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna. If you haven't, I don't know where the hell you've been living at, but we all know what happened. Something popped off with him, and one thing led to another, and, Chris Brown beat the shit out of her. And to this day, I think that Rihanna took the first swing, and I think, Chris Brown is being young, acting out of emotions again, he beat the shit out of her. But, what I want to say is that, when it comes to Chris Brown, I made several videos about Chris Brown. I think he's very talented. Guy can dance his ass off. I like some of the music he makes. I'm more of a fan of his earlier stuff than his new stuff, because I feel like he's gone more to the pop type of role, and he's looking for that crossover white success. But, there's a price you pay when you try to get mainstream to such success. What happens is that now white people are paying attention to you, probably at more of a level than they were when you were just doing strictly R&B. And when you get crossover success, white people are watching you with a fine-tooth comb. And you have to understand that just you being a celebrity, comes with perks, but then there's cons to it also, and I work with a lot of artists, and, I've had conversations about this, when you become famous, there's a lot of things that change about your life. Your life changes dramatically. There's perks to it, you get your money or whatever. Some of them get money. You have a total different selection of women, when it comes to a man's standpoint. You got the fame, the fortune, you can get into places. You damn near don't even buy clothes anymore because people look at you as a walking advertisement. So different labels and designs to throw you free clothes just so you can wear them and promote their business. So, there's perks to them, and I can go on and on all day. But then there's things that you lose when you become a celebrity, especially, I would say a black celebrity. You lose, for one, your privacy. Things that we take for granted, like going in a grocery store and, going to pick up some food, or, just going to the bank and getting money out of your checking account or whatever. A lot of these celebrities can't do that because you got people coming up to you, asking you dumbass questions, trying to take pictures of you. I remember Kanye West was saying, he had people trying to ask him things and take pictures of him while he was in church. So your privacy is taken away from you. You're always watching the media. Life becomes public to everyone else. You can't get into an altercation with somebody or, argue with your girlfriend or your husband or anything like that and it not getting out to the media. That's why, I respect those like, Jay-Z and Beyonce that keep their relationship very private. And, I advise all celebrities to do that, but everybody doesn't have that type of personality. And Chris Brown is one of those type of guys. He's always out there, he's doing crazy things. And, he's had countless altercations with people. And part of it, I think, is because, of his immaturity, and he doesn't have, some well-grounded people around like, yo, you need to chill out. Don't let the money and everything and the fame, get beside you to where you can't stay stable in who you are and who you want to be as a man. And I just think that Chris Brown is fed up with a lot of the bullshit, and people won't let that incident go. And to be honest with you, that's something he has to deal with. Like I said, when you become a celebrity, things that you do are going to be broadcast out in the media. That's why you have to be very careful with the things that the people that you associate with, and the things that you associate yourself with, because everything you do will be broadcast to the public. Now, do I think Chris Brown is going to retire? No. I just think, he's acting out of frustration. He's tired of a lot of the bullshit that's coming after, that whole incident with Rihanna. I mean, you even had Jay-Z talking about, I'll kick Chris Brown's ass. You even had him talking shit, old as he is. And he should be one of the old heads like, yo, I understand you made a mistake. Don't let the media and the negative fans and everybody tear you down. Continue to do you. But what does he do? He becomes a Captain Save-A-Hole, and he wants to jump on Rihanna's team and start saying, oh yeah, I'm not doing no shows if Chris Brown, so I'll beat Chris Brown at. Grown ass man. So, I understand the frustration from Chris Brown's point of view, I really do. And it's kind of sad to see him, make those type of comments. The dude is talented. He's an asshole at times. I think he needs to grow up. I think he needs to be more cautious about not only the things that he does, but the things that he says. But, at the end of the day, this is just what comes with being famous. It's the price of fame. And that's why I never really wanted to be somebody that was out on TV and all that shit. If I was to work with, which I do, but if I was to work with certain artists or celebrities or whatever, it would be behind the scenes, because I respect and I love my privacy. And a lot of people don't understand it. These celebrities out here human like everybody else. And I remember when I first got into the industry, and you seen all these celebrities. This Jay right there, this Nas right there, this Don Cheadle or Derek Luke or Sanaa Lathan. When all that wears off and the whole Hollywood thing, and you seeing people that you see on TV, after that wears off, you start to really know that these are just regular ass people. They eat, sleep, and shit like everybody else. They go through trials and tribulations. You have good times, you have bad times, you have family issues like everybody else. And a lot of times fans don't understand that, you might be out, just like we go out sometime and, you might be in a grumpy mood or you don't feel like being bothered. Celebrities are the same way. Now, I do think, as a celebrity, there's certain things that you just have to suck up. If you're a celebrity, you're going out in public, you have to understand it. Even though you might not feel like being bothered that day, you have to be personable. Once you step outside, you're in the public forum, it's time to put on that act, Even if you're not in a happy, good mood, you have to treat people right, and you have to be that public figure, because it just comes with the job. But, it's sad, to see what's going on with Chris Brown right now. I don't think he's serious. I think he's just acting out of, emotions. And, sometimes you just get fed up with things. But, I hope he continues to do music. But, really taking the fact that this is the price that comes with fame. And really take into consideration that everything you do is going to be ridiculed, especially by white America. But, that's what I got to say about it. You guys give me your feedback. Let me know what you feel about Chris Brown's statement. I'm out, y'all.